Before we begin, I want to warn you that this episode is explicit. It contains profanity and whatnot, so if you're not comfortable with that, feel free to click away. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the episode. Alright, hi, my name is Snailing, and welcome to the Snaipple podcast. I'm not really sure how to transition from the intro to my actual main content of the podcast. Because see, after a few episodes of doing this, just after several weeks, I finally kind of figured out a way to start everything. I just say, alright, hi, and introduce myself, because it's the polite thing to do, you know? But after that, I'm not really sure how people just segue slowly into their conversations. If you think about it, like when you sit down, you just don't know how conversations work. This is why today on the podcast, I actually have a guest, my friend Toto. She'll be joining us a bit later after I talk about some more cooking or something else. Maybe complain about something, I don't know. So the first 10 or 15 minutes of this episode is just going to be me talking alone, solo. And then Toto's going to join me. Hopefully it doesn't backfire or anything, because I actually spent a little while fidgeting around with software. So usually I only use one application, one piece of software. Is it even classified into pieces? Like a piece of software? A software? I'm not sure. So an app. There's an app I use on my desktop, on my laptop, to record my voice. And there's also a different app that I use for editing. A program, I think that's called. I think it's times like these I completely lose confidence in language, you know? So yeah, I was just fidgeting around with the way that I could record a call, because obviously I can't have her here with me in person, and whenever we meet up in person, it's always so loud because we usually meet up in like public places. So it's just insane how difficult it is to record a call. Okay, listen. If you ever want to record a call, you need separate software to record your desktop audio. I mean like the call, if you're going to call from your laptop or PC or whatever. So you're going to need a piece of software to record the sound on that, and you're going to need a separate software, a separate program to record your voice, because I wanted to use a screen recording program originally. But the thing is, my voice isn't recorded as crisp or loud or, I don't know, just, it sounds very numb. Not really numb, muffled. Yeah, that's the correct word. It sounds as if you're underwater, and not in an ASMR way. Actually, I hate it when water gets in my ears, and the way sound travels underwater, it's insane. I mean, actually, probably when everyone was younger, maybe people still do that. I know I probably still would, even though I haven't been to a pool in maybe a year. Yeah, probably, at least several months. So I haven't been to a pool. I'm not really fond of it anymore. I don't know, I just kind of grew out of pools. And underwater, you would just like scream to your friend or your family member or whoever you're out there swimming with. You would just scream something and you would have them guess what you screamed, what you shouted to them. Or in my case, actually, we sometimes did songs. And yeah, it wasn't always accurate, but to be fair, whenever anyone guessed, we just shouted the word a lot, just repeatedly. So yeah, the moral of this story is that recording a call is tough, and if it ends up being kind of bad, please don't blame me, be kind to me. I'm still trying to figure this out, and hopefully if this time backfires, I'll have it better the next time. So see, you just gotta give me some time to learn and improve. Actually, I've had someone I know tell me ways I could improve the podcast, my channel. Sometimes it's not very delicate, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it gets the job done. It gets me informed. So if that's not what you want, if you don't want direct feedback, I don't know what you do want, you know? I don't think there's any better criticism than just straight up facts. It honestly fits because the person is a fan of like Ben Shapiro, his politics, so half nice. But yeah, I don't come here to be political or judge people. I'm not gonna. I appreciate the feedback a lot. So yeah. And I think another technical thing I could share is that I uploaded a video. I uploaded a video on Monday. I draw Animal Crossing characters in that. So I was actually really stoked to see it released. I recorded it one day, I edited it some other day, and I must have spent several hours doing that. I know it's not, you usually just don't show the work or tell people about the work you do, you just let them enjoy it, but you know, if I don't have a lot of people to enjoy it yet, all that matters is that I enjoy my own content, I enjoy the work I did, I feel that it's worthwhile, and that's what I'm sharing here, you know? So I spent several hours editing it, still, you know, getting used to the nicks and the knacks of the program I use, since editing the videos for the podcast, it doesn't really require much work. You slap the image, you slap the audio, usually it's always in one take, and I edit the audio separately, like in another program. I use a lot of different programs, I realized, but that's the thing. So I just put the picture, the snailing picture that you see, just the little pink background with the snail, you know, just, or if you're on Spotify or any other platform, you really don't understand, but you see the cover for the podcast, the cover art for every single episode and the main podcast? It's exactly the same except a bigger resolution. That's it. You're not missing out on anything. So yeah, you just slap a picture, you slap the audio, and bam, you have a video. So for an actual video with like footage of me, yeah, I'm just gonna say there's footage of me, so if you want to see me, go ahead. It's probably not in the way you want to see. Actually, nah, it's kind of bold to assume anyone wants to see your face. Like, I'm not even known enough for people to want a face reveal and such, and I'm just like, haha, face reveal, I'm so popular. No, I'm not. And I'm fine with just vibing, you know? That's just how I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna be. So, there's footage of me. I just really enjoy vibing. I think that I can convey my vibe more accurately through a video instead of a podcast. No shade to the podcast. It really got me started, and I do enjoy making podcasts. So, and yeah, I think it's just a good time to take a moment to appreciate you guys' support. Just whoever supports me, I really appreciate it. And it all really hits dear. So yes. Check out the video. I promise you it's fun. I draw Animal Crossing characters. I don't know if I've said that already, but you know. But make sure to check it out after you listen to this, please. I'll leave it on the end card if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Spotify, you're just gonna have to look up my YouTube channel. It's called Snailing. But yeah, I might as well just... Actually, I do still have a little thing to talk about and complain. Just this week, it happened to me. Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna complain a little, and I'm gonna end it on a positive note, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the call with Toto. So yes, this week, once again, I have been to the kitchen. I have interacted with the stove, believe it or not, because snailing needs sustenance. I'm not exactly a snail, so I can't rely on solely snail sustenance. I can't live just on lettuce. I need something else. Just not lettuce and nuts and fruits. I need something else. I need some carbs, bro, to get me running. Even though I'm in my house, I really don't need to be running. But, you know, it just gets me through my day, literally. So I made probably my proudest meal, my proudest achievement in the culinary arts. It was that meal. So I we had some marinated chicken, so I took out the chicken, I fried it, I sprinkled some shredded carrot on it. I took the time to grate the carrot, half a carrot to be fair, because grating carrots is insanely hard, as I found out. It's just, I don't know, it's not comfortable to be holding the grate and to just be, I'm doing the motion with my hand right now, but just grating the carrot, you need to move it up and down, you need to spin it all around, you do the hokey pokey and you grate yourself a carrot. So yeah, it was kind of difficult, and I'm proud of myself for doing that and actually having the brain to add some carrot, some flavor. I'm gonna take everyone to Flavor Town through this carrot. The flames on Guy Fieri, they're all carrot grates. You heard it from me, folks. I know the secret to Guy Fieri's flavor and his flames. He just puts carrots in everything. I've actually never watched whatever show he's in. Is it like, I don't know, I want to say like Hell Kitchen or MasterChef, and I think I sound very uncultured because I genuinely do not know which show Guy Fieri is from. I just know him as an icon, a figure in the memes. So bear with me, be patient. I'm probably never gonna find out. So yeah, let me just talk about that meal. Like a chef, just some chef's kiss. Can I get a yes, chef, for this kind of content? Slap like for that kind of content. I honestly wish I could record myself cooking, and I think I will. You'll just have to see. But yeah, I fried some chicken, I put some carrots, some grated carrot. I cut up some spring onion. No, it was a leek. I cut up a leek. And I forgot what else. Oh, mushrooms. Mushrooms were actually the key ingredient. I have a lot of mushrooms at home because whenever I ask my mom to buy mushrooms, she buys like 4 packs. And if I ever get anxious, probably half of it is just because I'm scared that mushrooms would go bad. I feel very irresponsible if I let food go bad. So my diet has been consisting of 60% mushrooms. And here I am saying I'm not a real snail, but yeah, I fried it all. I actually added a little bit of egg and a lot of spices. So it was some real goodness right there. And I made some pasta for it just to eat together, You can't eat plain pasta, but you also can't eat the plain delicious goodness no matter how delicious it is. You need something like a garnish, some rice or some pasta, stuff like that. So I made a whole meal, just slapped the stove and got a beautiful, lovely, delicious meal. And listen, my family is small, so I rely on every single family member. I rely on everyone to help me finish eating the food so that it doesn't go bad. Because like I said, I feel irresponsible if I let food go to waste, because especially if I was the one that cooked it. So I was relying on them to eat the food, and they didn't, which is very sad. It makes me sad. And I mean, to be fair, I did get I got most of the food. I got it all. So more for me, good for me. You know what? I'm the one eating delicious stuff. Everyone else, they're just not, they're missing out. I'm telling you. So, yeah, that was a bit unpleasant. And today I made an amazing meal. Once again, it involved pasta because it's a more traditional pasta type thing. I made some, I'm not sure if I'm going to be pronouncing it right, carbonara sauce. The little white sauce with mushrooms. It usually goes together with bacon and it's put on pasta. That sauce. I'm going to call it the C sauce. Sauce, but spelled with a C at the start. It's the sauce. So yeah, the carbon sauce. Once again, I fried some chicken. I put some mushrooms. I put some carrot, but this time I sliced it instead of grating it because I did not have the strength, physical or mental, to grate a carrot. They're very difficult to grate, like I said. Once again, a leek, just to finish it up. Some mushrooms. I realize it's pretty basic, but it's wildly different from what I made previously. And I also just slapped a can of carbonara sauce because I had it in a can. Like the Prego sauce. So it turned out amazing, my guy. Like, I don't know why I'm referring to as my guy. It's just, I'm very inspired by this type of conversation. I'm really passionate. So yeah, it was really good. Out of this world. So yeah, point is, I love cooking. And I'm just flexing the types of meals I'm cooking for myself. But to be fair, it's also my first time making pasta, like, correctly, I think. Because usually you actually picture... When I say pasta, what do you picture? You picture this, like, bolognese sauce or whatever it's pronounced in English. I couldn't care enough. You know, with meatballs or something. Just spaghetti with sauce. That's how it's eaten. That's how it's supposed to be eaten, right? Or squid ink. I don't know. I'm not personally a fan, but if you like it, good for you. So, it's mostly just dough and dip. Just like you dip. Imagine if spaghetti or like just pasta in general, they didn't get softer when you boiled them. They just got like... Actually, no, they got softer and edible, but they still stayed firm. So imagine if spaghetti didn't like bend and you could just take those straight lines, the straight dough lines like breadsticks, and you had to dip it like a nugget into some sauce. That would revolutionize the cooking industry. I'm not sure if I said that word correctly, but I'm a little bit in a rush to get this out of the way and just talk with Toto for the next 30 minutes or 40 minutes. It's gonna be an hour-long episode, you guys. Epic. 7th episode. We can afford to talk for an hour straight. I got good enough for this. And I got a guest. So, yeah. Ratatouille hit me up, and I mean the restaurant. I know the rat's name is Remy. So yeah, I make a mean carbon sauce pasta, and it's the first pasta I made like in the traditional way, because you can ask me how I usually ate my pasta, like my noodles. I hope it's correct that I'm saying pasta for noodles. Like all those types of pasta, spaghetti, fusilli, penne, macaroni, they're all pasta, right? So it's a noodle dish with sauce. So yeah, the thing is, I ate those noodles with just something else. It usually didn't include a sauce. Like, it could just be chicken, it could just be some vegetables, some meat, you know? Maybe tuna if I was feeling like gnarly, absolutely freaky. Yeah, she's an animal. She eats tuna with pasta. It's good though. But I probably won't be going back to it. I still have some tuna to use. I'll just find a good way to use it, because I am done eating peasant dishes. I am going to become a chef so that I can ask for a yes chef and not get any backlash, not risk getting a single lash of back. So it was amazing. It changed my life. That's all I'm gonna say. You see, Jimbo, one time in my youth, I decided to break away from my increasingly orthodox eating habits and made some sauce for my pasta. And frankly, it changed my life forever. I think that's a good way to wrap up my solo portion of the podcast. Get it? Portion? Because we're talking about food. Anyway, I'm going to invite Toto now. I called you here because you're my friend. And I thought it would be lit that I could finally allow myself to swear in the podcast, because, you know, keeping it clean is stressful in a way. You have the youngins there. And
exactly. You just let loose and say stupid shit, dude.
Honestly, you know, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you know how when we're in public, I just outright swear, even though there's kids around sometimes.
I remember once I swore in a toy store and a
Oh
kid,
yeah. I think we were both just swearing our asses off in the toy store.
No. Yeah, I swore by
Toys
accident
are
because
swear.
I dropped something, and then the kid from across the aisle just said "shit" out loud, and this dad is like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, someone said it," and I ran as fast as I could.
Was that with me or was that another time? Because
no, that's me with someone else.
oh yeah, because when I was there, you were actually the one stopping me from swearing.
Because it's horrible. Don't do that in the toy store with kids around.
I know. That's why I'm not doing it on my podcast usually.
Just say fuck once. Do it.
I think I already said a swear word.
Oh, lit.
I'm gonna commit swear word. But yeah, just to get that out of the way, just to make sure I don't clickbait in the title, fuck.
There you go. See, that works now.
I know. Amazing. So
what are we talking?
Now, we're just here vibing on an ungodly hour. Like,
it's
recently,
12 a.m.
For
you
me,
said we would
it's
record
still
at 1.
ungodly.
You said we would record at like 10.
I'm sorry.
I
really believe that. But I was like, nah, I kind of got sucked into the spiral of Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
collecting them. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait. Why do I have to apologize for something you did?
Yeah, I'm sorry for dragging you into Animal Crossing hell. This all happened because you played Isabelle and Smash Bros.
Yeah, that's true. Like, why?
Times though.
I almost asked myself the question, why isn't Kirby in Animal Crossing? Is Kirby even like an animal? Do you see him as an animal?
I don't know what the fuck he is, but
is he a god?
Yes.
Did he abandon us in this ungodly hour?
Yes.
Wait, why are hours even called ungodly?
Ask God.
Can God not see what we're doing?
God saw the word hours like, no, that's not me. And he said,
Hour.
It's ungodly. It's not godly, bro.
Ungodly, yeah, just like cancel the hour. The hours from midnight to 5 a.m., they don't exist.
Oh, they don't. You're right. From like 12 a.m. onwards, it's hell. Everyone is...
And then when it comes to like prayer at 5 a.m., late 5 a.m., it's godly again.
Ah, yes, of course. If it's 12 a.m., it's always porn hours for some fucking reason. I'm not even kidding. Everywhere on Twitter I see is porn. Thanks a lot.
I mean,
bleep out the name.
Yeah, I will bleep out the name.
I bet if they listen to it, they'll know.
I mean, I hope they listen to it. If they're my friend, they would listen.
If they don't mention it the next day, can I give you permission to slap them across the head once, quarantine is over?
Yeah, next time I see them, I'm just gonna slap.
Yeah, beat the fuck out of them.
Like, fuck you don't listen to my podcast?
I had 4 views and you were the 5th and you weren't there.
Yeah, it's like, I have 4 views and they ain't one of them.
It could be 5. It could be 5.
Yeah. It reminds me, I think it has the same energy as that meme that's like, I have 13 contacts in my phone, and I'm about to have 12. I think I radiate that kind of energy. I couldn't cancel anyone for shit.
Well, we canceled one person.
Yeah, we did.
Redacted.
Redacted. I'm not even gonna...
We'll just call that person redacted.
Yeah. But I don't think we're gonna be talking about him. Like, he's just redacted.
I don't want to talk about
there's
redacted.
not anything to say. Just redacted.
Yeah, that's it. If people want to know, fuck you. We're not telling you.
Yeah, like, that's personal information, man.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If we don't talk about drama in general.
I mean, that's true.
Right.
No one's gonna know. It's between you and me and the recycling bin.
Alright. Alright. Now we're just gonna segue into another thing.
Yeah. You want to talk about how we recorded that video all together? The video that still isn't out? No shade to my guy, Qumu.
how about this? We'll talk about it when the fucking video is out.
So you want to...
After the video out.
You're saying
Then
that
we'll
you want to
about
be
it.
a guest once more.
Oh,
I'm not against it, you know? You're a very chill person.
Once.
Yeah, I can say whatever words I want. I am not
only when
limited.
I'm on the podcast because I am the adult in the situation.
Yes.
I'll give you the pass to say the F word.
I need a legal adult to supervise me.
I'm not a legal adult yet.
You are, though.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so
But
we're not gonna talk
not
about
gonna talk
that. That's just gonna be something to keep the audience. It's a fucking cliffhanger.
Oh my god. The 3 people watching are quaking in their boots. We can't wait.
They're just quaking. They're like, Raymond, tell me more about that story. How dare you
I want
keep
to know
me?
what happened. I want to know what happened in your video.
Raymond Snailing? More like Raymond Suspense, because I'm gonna make bitches wait a week to hear a story that's not even that amusing.
You know, there's a joke somewhere there. I just too lazy to find that joke.
You're saying I'm not funny.
Yeah.
Thanks. This has the same energy as the 90 Day Fiancé thing with
I did.
with
yeah.
Big Ed
With
and Rose.
I did. Yeah.
So
It's
Big Ed, he lies to Rose, and then when she confronts him about it, he's like,
not funny.
"You think I'm a bad person?"
Yeah?
And then she's like, "Yeah, I think we had the exact same exchange. I'm just gonna get my fat ass off the table. I'm just gonna get up and leave. and you're
you have
gonna
one thing.
pack up your
You
stuff."
have one. You have one thing Ed doesn't have, and that's a neck.
Damn.
So
So I have a horrible personality as well. Thank you.
I didn't say that. You said that. So
I mean, yeah, but you're the adult here. You didn't stop me. It's
Yeah.
okay.
yes, true. That's because I'm too lazy to do anything.
Yeah. Like, we're having a good time vibing, but you also always
Yeah.
sound so unenthusiastic about shit. That's kind of why I like vibing with you. Like, I can't.
There's 2 reasons to that. That's one is because you know me, I'm a lazy son of a bitch, and I just whenever I talk, I just sound lazy.
You're just too
And
lazy
2,
to have emotions.
Yeah, and 2 because it's 12 a.m. right now, and I'm supposed to be asleep at 11. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule since I kept sleeping at 4 a.m. for like a whole 2-3 weeks.
Dude, you
I had to
didn't
fix
have
it
to
this
agree
schedule.
to this. I could have just recorded my podcast solo.
Shut the fuck up. I prepared for this. I'm going to go with it.
Okay,
It's fine.
thank you. See,
You're
this is
welcome.
what real friends are. Real homies stay up late. They stay up past their curfew to record with you. For a
Yes.
podcast that doesn't get any views.
Yes, correct.
Lit.
I'll tell my friends to go listen to my podcast.
To your podcast?
Yeah, it's mine now. Get the fuck out of my podcast.
I'm back.
Oh god.
Because it's still my podcast. I bet you got happy for a second.
No, I got confused for 5 seconds straight. I was like, what
I
happened?
bamboozled Toto single-handedly.
That really shook me to my core. My god.
Really? Okay, but you know what really shook me? The milkshakes at Carl's Jr. That's a nice
yeah.
segue. You gotta say it. We all got on an escalator to this. It's not even a segue.
Yes, we did.
It's
No, we flew to that fucking shit,
Yeah,
man. That was shit.
on a
That's just so
private
fast
jet.
and smooth. We just flew it, crash landed.
crash landed.
Yeah, we crash landed in Carl's Jr.
Yeah,
What do you want to talk about from Carl's Jr.? There's
the milkshakes, man.
what
Like, there's some
milkshakes.
stuff we don't talk about that happened at Carl's. I think
Yeah.
everyone has
Mhm.
this sort of establishment that unspeakable things happen.
Yeah, it's not even that bad. It's just bad people went with us that day.
Yeah, but also it's just impressively dramatic.
Yeah,
It's super
somehow.
interesting to just picture everything super dramatic. As in,
Yeah.
we did not speak of that establishment. We have not set foot there since the incident. The incident is in
To
air
be
quotes.
To be fair, we went to Carl's Jr. like 4 times at this point, the first 3 times it's always been with those 2 demons.
With
That's what I'm gonna
redacted.
call them from now. Yeah, but I'm not gonna call them whatever the fuck they are. I'm gonna call them demons.
We need to call Doomguy.
Yes. And then like the last time we went there was with friends. Comey and Joe. Yeah, let's just say him.
Yeah, let's just say his
it as it
name.
is.
He ain't
Yeah, I
redacted.
mean-
He's a good noodle.
Yeah, exactly. He's not a demon.
Yeah.
Although
He
if I
ain't
had
an
a
angel, but he's not a demon.
Yeah. I was gonna say if I had a choice, like if I get the chance to smack him across the head, I'll do it.
You asked me to do that.
Yeah, let's both do it together
Together
because it's
at
funny.
the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
You ain't a
sometimes
real
one of
homie
these
if you wouldn't
fuckers-
bitch slap someone
Yeah, bro.
together with your homie.
Sometimes whenever the 2 good friends we're talking about, sometimes when they talk, I just want to pull my eyeballs out.
Yeah. It's just very
We can talk shit about
difficult.
them, right? It's fine.
Yeah, I guess. Because would you classify them as real homies? Real talk, girl
Oh yeah,
talk.
fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah, they're real
Hell
homies.
yeah.
So if they're real homies, they're gonna listen to the podcast and they're gonna laugh about it.
Yeah, like you, if you guys are listening, y'all are homies, but y'all also make me want to cry.
Yeah,
What you decide?
not me. But yeah, I just got super surprised that for a second I got superized. I need to kill
Super
myself.
what now?
Like surprise and super surprise.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just got super surprised that it made you want to cry even though you're too lazy to. See, they really
Yeah.
true homies make you go the extra mile.
Yeah. Also, I found out recently that I could cry on demand.
You can?
Yeah, kind of. I need to
You mean as
pretend
in
I'm in a fucking soap opera and I'll be like, can't believe you left me, shit like that, and I'll start crying.
damn.
Gotta be in a zone in order to cry.
Do you
bro.
need like
I actually can.
music or special effects to accompany you? I'm
No, I
not gonna
just need
ask
them.
you to
I just
cry
need to-
because I don't host pussies on my podcast, okay?
Exactly.
So
You can't just tell me to do that.
You're
No,
not gonna
fuck
cry.
not it.
you wouldn't
No,
you
I'm
wouldn't,
not.
no balls.
Especially now since it's midnight and I'm not about to cry at midnight, even though that's what a lot of people do at midnight.
Like exactly at the stroke of 12. It's just, oh shit, time to cry. It's like,
You seen that meme before where there's like, hey, you want to see how hard I can cry? Just like
yes,
tears
that's
shoots
Deku.
out of her eyes. They don't even have eyes in that fucking meme.
I never noticed that. They just,
Yeah, they're just
just
their
cries.
heads with bodies and it just shoots water out of their face. It's like sweating but extra work.
Is it really though?
No.
I realized I never clarified which part. Like, is it really extra work to cry? Or is it really... I don't remember the second part of it. Midnight really got
Is
to
it
me,
extra work to cry or to sweat? Is that it?
I guess.
Well, it's hard. It's hard to do both.
At the same time.
It's easy to cry on demand because you can just poke something in your eye and you just start crying.
Yeah,
dude.
you just bring an onion. And you cry
Yeah,
because of how
exactly.
much it reminds you of Shrek.
Yeah, dude. Whenever I see onions, I get close to them. It reminds me of that god awful video called "Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life." Start crying because it's so beautiful.
You mean the masterpiece?
Yeah. Cry every time I look at it.
Tears of joy, no doubt.
It's for you to decide.
Yes.
Whatever you want it to be. You could just be
It's
anything.
just going to be yes.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Tomorrow there's gonna be a new Hero Academia chapter. Time to see if. Spoilers. There you go.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
I'm not gonna say
yeah,
what
because
happens.
I don't read the manga,
Yeah.
but
You're just there to look at Mirio cry over how epic he is.
Mirio. You said Mirio, and I just thought of Mario because some people pronounce Mario.
Mirio?
Yeah, like mayonnaise.
Potato is the same.
Potato. Mario.
Mario.
Mario. I would marry Mario when he's older.
Yeah, you would. I know.
Mario's a
You-
nice guy.
Yeah, isn't he like 18
He
or
is.
17 in the show?
It's just that.
He's in the school. He's not. How old do you think he is?
I mean, he is in this.
5?
I would say he's like 16 or 17.
I don't think he's 16 since Bakugo and Deku and those other fuckers are like 15, 16.
Yeah, isn't he like 2 years older than them?
Yeah, so that means that she's 17. 17, 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have to be older to marry him.
I can get my mom's consent. Mirio's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
You
the best boy, like Mirio is best boy now 100%, but when is it okay to husbando someone?
question I ask myself every day when I look at Aizawa, who is you can't be his husband. You can't be his. No, you can't be nothing. He can't be a husband.
How inspirational. You can't be nothing.
He can't be a husband though because he's like what 32.
Yeah, like does the husbando and best boy thing does it revolve around the
To me-
character's age or your own age?
For me, I think it's the character's age because if you're 13 and your favorite character is Bakugo because you're stupid and shallow.
No shade to Bakugo fans, but that's true. I come here.
You're shallow and
I don't come
stupid,
here to
like-
be right, even though often I am.
Yeah, and if you're like I said, I'm gonna continue. If you're like 13 and your husbando or whatever the fuck is a 16-year-old, I wouldn't call that husbando because you can't legally marry when you're 13.
Yeah.
So I'll just say it's
I don't like
honestly.
the sounds. Like, it's just quite scrumptious, right?
That's disgusting. Never use that word to describe any mouth noises. It's disgusting. Scrumptious mouth noises. Fucking A.
Tasty.
Yikes.
Yummy. Please don't disconnect.
Yuck. Fucking yucky.
Yucky.
Like, what was my point? Yeah, I think you could just be like, just call them best boys.
Yeah, best boy is universal. And really, like, what I meant by the whole Mirio husbando thing is that he's a very nice guy.
Yeah, you would marry him if you're of age.
Maybe.
Well, how, like, of all the Hero Academia characters, who would you say is S tier?
S tier?
Yeah.
Do I want to appeal to you or do I want to speak the truth?
Just speak what's in your brain cell.
Mirio, because I was already talking about him.
Yeah, and who else would be on S
Who
tier?
else?
If you say Todoroki, I'll slam you against the wall and kill you.
Okay, I'm not gonna say Todoroki, I'm gonna say Shoto. No,
Is he really that great of a? Is he that great of a husband though? Materially, isn't he just?
Oh,
so
it's the
fucking boring?
husbando tier, right? Okay, because I like Todoroki as a character. Like, he's a good
fine.
boy, kinda.
Yeah.
He's a good boy because he's not Bakugo. That's largely
true.
why
Bakugo
he's
sucks.
very great.
I'm just kidding. Bakugo isn't even that bad anymore. I used to
Anymore.
fucking hate Bakugo with every being of my soul because he's such a dickhead. Like,
I
legit,
would say that
fucking
he
hate
has a lot
Bakugo.
of dicks on his head. Like, imagine just his spikes, but they're all just dicks.
I don't want to imagine that. Thank you very much.
But you did.
Yeah, too late now. Well, shit.
Damn right. I'm sorry.
Fuck. S
There
tier
has
is,
to be
definitely
a character.
only Aizawa. You can't tell me otherwise.
There has to be a
It's the only
character
S
with like a penis quirk. Something involving
Oh, there
dicks.
has to be. I think there is one, but it's not like it doesn't have to be just involving
Mina?
their cock. No, stop.
I'm sorry.
You hear that, Komi? We're dissing your
Yeah, we're
girlfriend, Mina.
Dissing best girl.
Fucking Mina. She's not best girl, but she's also not the worst. I know who you hate the most,
Yes.
though. We don't talk about
Suyu does not even
agree.
belong in F tier. She belongs in her own tier that's lower.
I don't even think she's that bad. I don't even know why you hate her that
She's
much.
not that bad. I just hate her.
You don't listen. I know what you're gonna say. You don't hate her. You hate the fucking fan base for thirsting over her because she's not that epic.
I actually never planned to say that. I just planned to say that I hate the character.
Why? She don't do anything.
Exactly. I hate her.
She don't do anything that's like that bad.
She don't do anything good either.
Well, she's cool.
Her voice is annoying. I don't know, man. I'm very picky with people.
Voice.
I would be like, I would have like 6 or 7 best boys in a series.
But no best
But
girls.
no best girls, because I'm the best girl. Great or good, I'm the
fuck up,
greatest good you are ever gonna get.
Shut the fuck up, cunt.
Damn. You're really pushing my buttons, man. The wrong buttons.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain, too. Can't do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to censor that as well.
How many times have we said Jesus at this point? Too many.
I probably only said it like 2. No, I was just kidding. I don't care about using the Lord's name in vain. Like, if I cared,
neither.
I would try and censor you and keep you clean. But that's out of my power. It's out of God's power as well. That's why we're recording at an ungodly hour.
Imagine censoring the word Jesus. It's so funny.
Jesus is a slur. Like Karen.
Oh, God. It's a slur to Christians. Can't say it, Jesus.
Yeah, just like, okay, Jesus.
And then the Christians will start screaming and ripping their eyelashes.
Yeah,
like,
like,
no, you can't say that.
Exactly. Every time they try and say something that goes against common sense but in support of religion, we're all just gonna hit them with an okay, Jesus.
And they're like,
And they're gonna be like, I'm not the Messiah.
yeah, but Jesus. You stop using the Jesus.
Stop using the Jesus word. The Jesus word is a slur. The J word.
But Jesus is epic.
but Jesus.
Yeah. Also, for those people who are like curious who she's talking about when she says like, "Oh damn, not best girl," but everyone says is best girl is Suyu.
Yeah, I think I mentioned her name, but her name is a hate crime. She is.
She's not that
she
bad.
is a
Come
hate
on.
crime.
She's not that bad. She doesn't have that high pitched annoying voice that I hate a lot, Mina.
E.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
We're just out here roasting girls. Like, you think we
Yeah.
would have
don't-
respect for women?
That's the thing. I don't even hate those, like the 1A girls at all, like at all.
Meanwhile,
They're
I'm
fucking
just,
cool.
I expose myself.
You're the only one that fucking hates every single female that lays their greasy fingernails on 1A.
Yeah, because Nejire is cool.
I thought she would hate Njiri too, because she also has that high pitched voice.
You thought I'd hate Nejire?
If anything, I thought you would, because she's also kind of
No,
obnoxious.
she's
I
cute.
don't think she's
mean,
obnoxious, honestly.
I
She's
thought-
okay.
A little bit that she was. But, you know, I like her. She's cute. I even drew her once. This is a time
I
to
did.
plug my Instagram. My art Instagram, Snailing2. Follow Toto's
I'll plug
Instagram,
my-
bro.
Follow my Instagram is at _art.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Trinitwat
I post
_
mainly-
art.
My art consists of a razor joke, and that's it.
Yeah, basically. But it's lit.
Yeah, kind of.
You also got,
Thank
like,
you.
comics
Thank you
and
for
stuff.
thinking so.
Yeah, if I
Barely
didn't think so,
anymore.
you wouldn't be here. As in, you
Yeah.
wouldn't want to join me because I'd be such a shitty friend to you. How's your day? I'm kidding. We're just gonna...
We're just spitballing at this point.
I mean,
Whatever
this is
comes to
what
brains.
having a guest on a podcast is like.
We should have had like a topic, but
A
fuck
topic.
it.
I mean,
Nah, bro.
we talked about anime. Anime is cool. We talked about we brought up some sharp issues, like the J word, bro. You can't say the J word.
No, bro, that's against the law.
The law. Actually, it
Yeah,
would
man,
be.
Do people know where you are right now? No, right?
No.
Okay, great. I was gonna say, here in
Redacted.
blank. I was legit gonna say here in
Redacted.
Yeah,
I know where
but-
the redacted place is.
Could people pick up on my accent?
I don't think so.
Do they even know what race I am?
Probably not.
Comment down below. Comment below. What race do you think I am?
And then Toto's gonna do a fucking race reveal.
I'm gonna do race reveal, and also whoever got it right will get a free gift card giveaway.
Race reveal at 20 comments.
Yeah, make sure to comment what race do you think I am. Whoever's right will receive my hand on their face, a big old
slap because how dare you assume shit?
Yeah.
Even if you're
bro.
right, how dare you even make the assumption, you know?
Yeah, I know, right? Damn, I can't believe you thought I'm blank.
I'm redacted.
Yeah, I can't believe it, bro.
You can't say the R word, redacted.
Do I even have an accent? That's another question.
Yeah, you do, because my mom kind of caught me.
What the fuck accent is that?
It's just that everyone has an accent. People in the
Yeah.
UK, they have a British accent.
This thing called the British
Yeah, the
accent.
British.
Sometimes I just want
They
to go
say,
home and cry.
LaCroix. LaCroix ain't British. I don't think it is.
Fuck, you can't I say it cry,
Oh,
not LaCroix.
LaCroix. Imagine if the
I'm going
UK
to cry, not
made-
LaCroix.
Okay, but crying LaCroix would be epic, even though I haven't tried it.
Yeah, it just tastes like salt water.
Salt water.
Delicious.
My favorite.
If they sell redacted tears, I would buy it and then drink it.
Drink it and then like suffer. We have
Yeah,
so
but
many
I'll-
redacteds.
Yeah, too many.
Redacted 1, redacted 2, redacted 3.
Yeah, you're just making it harder for you now to edit all that fucking redacted
I mean,
shit.
we're just saying redacted. I don't even need to censor it or cut it out or anything.
Yeah. Okay, how about this? We're just gonna have a set mindset right now. Right now, from now on, redacted means that one person that we all hate.
Okay.
Okay? And then censored, the word censored is everything else.
Okay.
You're cool. Either
Epic.
blank or censored is everything else, but redacted is only reserved for one person.
Damn. Why you gotta make him seem so special?
It's not special. Not special. It just makes everyone's life easier knowing what redacted is supposed to mean. Instead of what does redacted mean? Is it the place? Is it the person?
Okay, so, I think I'm gonna try and remember every single time we said redacted and correct it. So, I think the first few times we said redacted, it was about redacted. It was about
cool.
an asshole. Just a little bitch.
It's about a
was a
singular
clown.
asshole.
Yes. And we don't like him.
What if redacted is watching this right now?
I wish he'd watch this. Crying myself to sleep. I'm shaking. I'm crying the LaCroix.
Hey, for this podcast, do you want to do something special? How about like we draw us on the table talking?
On the table? Like, are we gonna be standing
on a table? Yeah, we can be standing on the
standing
table
on the
talking
table?
into the microphone.
Sure, bro. If you
You
draw
can
that,
you can cut this part out. You can cut this part out.
if you draw that, I'm gonna make that the picture that plays on YouTube.
Yeah,
I
you
could
could-
make it the freaking cover for the episode on Spotify.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you could like draw yourself, and I could draw
Oh
myself.
shit, it involves additional effort. Nah, man. just
Yeah, well, fuck.
just paste my snail logo on that
That
shit.
makes sense. Yeah, man. How fucking epic would that
Yeah,
be?
because
I'll be talking to a fucking piece of paper. That's epic.
I mean, I am pretty two-dimensional.
Yeah, I didn't say that. You
I
said
know.
that. I'm not the one insulting you. You're insulting yourself, buddy.
Yeah. But
Yes,
dude, damn, I really pulled myself into the dumps. You know how your mom
Yeah.
would just ask you if all your friends jumped off a cliff, would you jump with them?
Why would I do that?
I mean, yeah, that's why I always said no to that question. Even though now that I think
I'm
of
not
it, would I be a
stupid.
homie if I didn't? Like, imagine you're not a true homie if you don't start a suicide pact
Kill yourself.
with your homies.
I kill myself. What the fuck would that bring to the table? They'll be dead. They won't even know if I'm a homie or not.
That's true.
don't know if
I
jumped
can't
on
believe
that.
you're teaching me 5-year-old logic.
Right? Like, why would I jump off a cliff if they to
But
prove
yeah,
I'm a
like,
homie? If I jumped it
I
off,
would push myself
like if I
off a
die,
cliff
who
deliberately.
gives a shit? It's between you guys. What would that
When
prove?
you're dead, who gives a shit?
Yeah,
Damn,
bro.
Beetlejuice reference.
Yeah. I can't believe you didn't know Beetlejuice was a fucking movie first. Or is it a book first? I don't know. But I watched the movie
I don't
first.
think it was a book.
Was it just... No, hold on. Let me
Yeah,
Google search it.
Tim Burton didn't write books. He made movies. Yeah, just
Where did that come from?
look
Is
up
it just,
what...
does it start from a movie?
I think, yeah.
What
Tim Burton
wrote
made
that
the
shit?
movie.
Jesus.
Yeah, Tim Burton got a sick mind, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, so
There's-
we're just gonna, like, end the freaking episode with us analyzing what Beetlejuice is.
He's a juicy beetle.
Juicy Beetle. Chef's
Yeah.
kiss. Mwah.
Yeah, have you watched the movie?
Yeah,
Isn't that
I
just
loved it.
fucking lit?
I loved it.
It's so good. No, I'm not even saying that sarcastically. I like that movie.
Yeah,
I didn't
it
know
is
there was
good.
a fucking musical about it too.
See? You
Yeah, I
teach
never-
me stuff, I teach you stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like when you said musical, I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? You mean the movie? And you're like, there's a movie.
Yeah, that exchange was so dumb. But
Very
you know
epic.
what? It's very enlightening. I wouldn't say talking to you was enlightening, but
It's not. Gotta do a lot of cutting
Yeah.
this episode.
yeah, it's gonna have a lot of cutting, bro. Like a
Yeah.
fucking cake.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, we just everyone gets cake.
Yeah.
Let them eat cake. I'm gonna serve up some highlights because I'm not gonna insert a whole hour-long conversation call thing. It's been
Been
it's been an
hard.
hour almost.
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
At this
dog.
point, you're gonna have like 15 minutes of content because we've been
15?
cutting this and that for so long.
No, I hope it's like 40
I hope so.
overall at least.
Yeah. Wrapping shit up and over the background. You didn't end the call, you just keep talking.
No, fuck you. You're not gonna be in the ending.
He'll just be in the background going as you keep talking.
Yeah, just like saying swear words in Morse code. She's like, "Beep, beep, 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 your mom sucks ass."
Actually, no, one Morse code.
Is it like SOS?
Yeah, that's the easiest one to memorize.
Yeah, cause like
Yes.
I love how we're speaking in Morse code now.
Yes. That too.
Yes. Morse code, please sponsor me.
Please, sir. I'll write out the whole fucking the whole ad read in Morse code.
Yeah, the
I won't
whole
even say
ad
the ad
read
read.
will be in Morse code. I'll just beep it out. And like,
During the ad read, it just goes. For like 15 minutes because it's so goddamn long.
exactly. But like, it's also kind of unusual, and I'll also write a review on the
On Morse code?
on Morse code. I don't know. Imagine if you could review your alphabet or something.
I like how you assume that there's a company called Morse code.
But like, isn't Morse code? Don't the
Is-
rights belong to someone?
I don't fucking think so. If everyone can learn how to read Morse code,
But you
the
gotta
Navy
learn
owns
from
it, I
someone,
guess.
bro. Yeah, the Navy. Navy, please sponsor me.
They're from like they watch this podcast and they're like, oh, we're gonna sponsor
They're
this
like,
small
wow,
15-year-old.
I'm not 15.
Redacted. I'm just kidding. I used
the
it wrong
Navy's
too.
just gonna be like, yo, this girl is amazing. We need her on our marketing team.
Gotta send her a Morse code to tell her, hey, we're gonna sponsor you in Morse code. And you
In
can't
Morse
read the Morse
code.
code, so you just threw it out and you lost your sponsorship.
They're gonna send a representative to my house and he's gonna ring the doorbell in Morse code. He's gonna be like, Dear Raymond Snailing, and that's gonna be the longest Morse code humanity has ever seen.
Bruh.
Bruh. And I would just Morse code back like in Knox. Bruh. I'm in.
Hold on, let me see how you write bruh in Morse code.
I would be like, say no more. And I'll already be on it, just clicking away the Morse code.
I get it.
I didn't even know why I would promote Morse code. Morse code. But yeah, it's just a very interesting concept.
Yeah, man.
It's fun to joke around about things you can never hope to have, like money.
Yeah, bruh.
But yet, tell me, how do I Morse code bruh? And that will truly end my call with you and the podcast.
Yeah, so it's like, let me see. I don't even know how to write, like, tap it out.
Okay.
It's like that. There you go. And
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
And then there. It says bruh.
Technically, a blind person could also learn Morse code. And a deaf person.
Are you fucking stupid? That's
Why?
what they learn. Morse code. Braille.
They don't learn Morse code, do they?
I don't think so, but it'll be so funny if they do.
Imagine if they all communicated in Morse code.
They don't talk, they just go
Yeah, it's just like the Association for the Blind is just Yeah, but like Braille isn't Morse code.
I know it's not. It'll be funny.
I actually had a kid like in choir. There was this blind girl, and she actually always had, she had a whole machine to print out lyrics for the songs that we learned, and it was pretty cool to see. But yeah, one time our teacher was like, I don't know, quizzing us, I guess. So he's like, basically, you know what she's typing in?
What?
And someone deadass says Morse code. And not Braille.
Epic.
Okay, but to be fair, I didn't know the exact name of Braille, so I guess I was also dumb, but I was smart enough to keep quiet about it. And I knew that it wasn't Morse code. I knew that much.
Bruh. Oh, that shit was so funny.
Morse code is funny, bro.
This is my response to the Navy. There you go.
What does that mean?
Bruh.
I mean, it's not actually intended for me, so...
Yeah.
It's for the Navy.
I'm gonna write out something and I want people to decode it if the 5 people watching this would want
Yeah,
to.
if like the 3 people that make it this far.
Okay, there you go. Decode that shit, win a prize.
I hope he didn't write down something like my address. He just fucking sent out a Morse code like, yo, this bitch lives here.
If the address is that short, that'll be the funniest thing.
Yeah, like I just live. No, it's just Area 51.
But
That's where I live, fam. Area 51.
yeah, speaking of languages, I know the alphabet in sign language.
That's lit. Do they really need an alphabet? So they actually spell out all the words?
No, of course not. Like for names.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I was dumb.
Where I am, where my school is.
Morse code.
Censored.
Morse code time.
No. I was in. There was no Girl Scouts where I am. There's a stupid thing called Girl Guide though. I fucking hate it, girl. I hate it, Girl Guide, because like they don't teach you anything. Where my school, at least, other schools, I bet they teach like how to tie knots and all that. But where I learned this shit, they're like, all right, time to learn about the Girl Guide song, and we did that for a whole last year. It's funny because I know the melody to that fucking Girl Guide song, the World song, or what the fuck it's called. I remember what it is, but I don't remember the lyrics, despite learning it for one whole last year.
That's okay, man.
Yeah, but yeah, Girl Guides suck ass. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, one day for some fucking reason they're like, yeah, let's learn sign language, and I learned all of the alphabet in one day.
And you still remember?
Yeah,
that's impressive.
I could say fuck you to my friend with
ease. Just lift up the middle finger.
Yeah, that too. I want what because like the movie A Quiet Place, A Silent Place. A Quiet Place came out. Remember that fucking movie?
I didn't watch it, but yeah, I didn't watch it because I'm pussy.
It's not even that scary, bro. You should watch it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but it's not horror. It's just a little bit. Oof. That's it.
Just an oof.
Yeah, it's a big old oof.
Okay.
Yeah, and like the movie came out and they have sign language in that movie because they gotta be quiet and shit.
Mm-hmm.
The stupid fucking dumbasses in my class. The stupid fucking dumbasses in the class. They learned how to say "I love you" in that because they say it in the movie. So quote unquote said in the movie, and I use my sign language, the alphabet, to tell them to suck a dick. I spelled it out and they're so confused. I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah, because like imagine if you had to spell it all out, but your memory is very, very short term. So you just forget what they said.
I'm trying to
spelling
sign
bee
it
on
out
a whole nother
now.
level.
I'm trying to sign it out right now. Hold on, give me a second. You can't see it.
Yeah, I can't even see it. I think I can actually like end it with that because the Morse code shit was insane. I love that part.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna add in the Morse code and I'm just gonna end it with that.
Okay, cool.
And that about concludes this week's episode. It turned out to be longer than I expected, I'll be honest, but I think an hour length is good. So do make sure to tell me if you enjoyed having a guest on the podcast, if you enjoyed this explicit episode, if you want me to maybe do more of these, because I do want to keep my content clean still. It's just a matter of if I'll ever have explicit content, you know? So if you enjoyed the explicit episode, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. If you're fine with explicit content, but you prefer clean content, let me know. If you prefer only clean content, you're not listening to this. So, but yeah, I just want to thank you so much for listening. And if you're on YouTube, do make sure to subscribe, like, maybe leave a comment if you want to interact with me. And if you're on any other platform, subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss any new episodes. I have an episode coming out every Saturday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, also make sure to follow Toto's Instagram, trinitwat_art, and my own Instagram, Snailing too. It's my art Instagram. I'm not even on there as much, but, you know, since we were talking about art Instagrams, I figured I'd plug it. Anyway, this is taking way too long. I hope Snaipple becomes a staple in your routine, and I'd love to see you next week. Bye!